Hey, I'm doing a reading on Lemmy Plummer and his family. I've already pulled a few cards, getting some really iffy energy, but I'll start off with the basics. So, right off the dad. Why don't I want to say dad? Okay, so Spirit's highlighting the dad. So right off the bat, I see the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Swords. That's good. The Nine of Cups is good because it talks about emotional fulfillment and material success. My only problem is this pair with the Seven of Swords, which talks about deceit and betrayal. So it's like you're getting everything you want, being deceitful and betraying people. And then I have the Two of Pentacles, which is like juggling coins. There could be something specific about two of the brothers or two of the family members and them liking to juggle between two or more people or juggling coins, finances, but typically it talks about balance. They're easy to adapt and they have the ability to manage multiple priorities and responsibilities. So businessmen, business-minded people. And this talks about, they may have some sort of life challenges, but they're flexible and they handle them with poise and they tend to make important decisions. So I see 7, 9, and 2 with that. I start off with that because that's pretty self-explanatory. You're getting everything you want, but not such a good way. So I also saw somebody could be playing with feelings, like playing with other people's feelings, playing like they're the victim. There could be some people that may feel like they're a victim to Lemmy or his family. They could have been abused too. They could have been victims at some point too. There's an energy of helplessness behind. Yeah. I see bleeding, bruising, and glass. So somebody could abuse someone, or they could have been abused, or one or both. And I'm seeing a masculine guy with that energy. So I don't. Maybe one of the brothers could wear glasses. I'm seeing books and paperwork. I mean, to be honest, I'm wondering is somebody in the family needs therapy or has had therapy because of some issues. I also got Shaman in reverse, which talks about issues with trusting in higher forces. That's a spiritual card. I also got another spiritual message. So somebody in the family could be spiritual. I have Hermit in reverse, so somebody could be a Virgo. Something significant could be about Virgo season. And this particular card is spiritual too. Someone has issues with being alone, retreating, and recharging. Somebody could have had long hair, dreads, locks, or once did. Whew. Somebody could be getting away or has gotten away, like with travel. But I'm specifically hearing getting away. I have celebrity torn between the two. Someone could be really into fitness and also have as so below, so above. That's a very spiritual card. Like what's meant to be will be. So, the family or maybe some of the people could be very spiritual. Now, the intuitive messages, I have a lot. Spirit is saying things don't change with this family. Somebody could have kids or there could be news of kids. I'm seeing a fire sign energy with that. Somebody could have a temper, Sag energy, very spiritual energy with temperance. It talks about divine help, peace, spiritual protection, alchemy, and God working through somebody in the family. Ooh, I have death and justice. For me, that means drama-filled family, false apology, and selling someone dreams. That sounds about right. There's an energy of somebody doing what's best for them. Also the creativity, creative, like to express themselves creative. There could be some sort of new idea. I'm also getting somebody could be moving or there could be a reunion or like some sort of new project. Like someone could have a burst of passion. It's not the right time for something. Jupiter's in reverse, which talks about the planet of manifestation. So somebody in the family could have been working on, they may have issues with it. There's also stuff that they don't talk about, like secrets. There's also this in and out energy with the family. You also have a Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, where this could be someone's ex, or this is the energy of cutting someone off and setting boundaries. Also have an Empress and the Sun, which is like a mother energy or pregnancy energy, and paired with the Sun, somebody can have a son. And it also talks about having everything you want, or looking at someone like they're everything. I also have Two of Cups, so that's relationship energy too. This talks about being emotionally open. Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups reverse. This talks about they need to take time to take a risk and seize potential opportunities, or this is what they have been doing. I have the High Priestess and the Tower. That somebody's wasted their time with something or wasting someone else's time. Death and the Seven of Cups. Death keeps coming out. This talks about they're weighing their options and preparing for some sort of transformation, which kind of coincides with one of the other readings I did where I feel like Zeus Network is going to go through some sort of rebranding. I have the Sun and the Queen of Wands, a lot of feminine energy, and the Devil. Just specifically with the brothers, I feel like they deal with a lot of women. And I think the Devil has showed up a lot too. So that represents negativity or negative patterns, negative thought patterns. Specifically, this talks about someone knowing the tea about the family. I have a King of Pentacles and a Moon. So somebody's tipping someone off, and that keeps coming out in some of the Zeus readings about Biggie and the other people. I have a Knight of Cups and a Knight of Wands. This talks about somebody's a player. Seven of Swords. Somebody could like to hold grudges. Very grudge holder. I don't know what to say about that. Somebody's fucked up mentally. I told you somebody needs to go to a psychologist or a therapist, or they've had therapists. Somebody's not right in the head in the family. I also have partnership and love in reverse. Ten of Cups. That's a family dynamic, but it showed up reverse. So that could be something unstable about this family. I also have Magician and Six of Wands. I don't know if that came out, but it's reversed. So this talks about even though somebody in the family is powerful and influential, it's not in a good way. I have the Ace of Cups. This talks about a possible reconnection with someone or to something. Justice and the world. Justice is legal situations, but specifically with this pairing, it talks about hard work finally paying off. I have the Page of Cups. This talks about unexpected stability, but that's also pregnancy energy. Then I have the Queen of Swords again. Queen of Swords is being paired with the Death. This talks about cutting someone off, so that already is repeating. How many times am I going to see the Death? Somebody could be a Scorpio, or I don't even want to wish it being a literal death, but death could be like a transition or a transformation, which transformation literally came out too. Then I have the World and Star online success being seen online. This talks about great achievements and celebrity. Celebrity has shown up twice already. So I know Lemmy's famous in his own right. I don't know if anybody else in his family is famous, but so I have canceled, phone conversation, caught in the middle, sex, drugs, lies, strategy. Those were reversed. Then I have telling lies, hoodoo, and then we have stolen inheritance in reverse, soul tribe in reverse. So that, hoodoo and voodoo is showing up. Superficial, blood ties, dirty deed in reverse, thief in reverse. Somebody likes to steal. And I got moving. I think I got, didn't I get moving earlier? And out of options. Let's go on to the next. So I saw Five of Swords, which is like a tit for tat, someone playing games, and I'm seeing the number 2 again. So Spirit keeps highlighting 2. Then Spirit's highlighting 4 of Pentacles reverse. For me in this deck, it talks about greed. His family's greedy, or the heavy hitters are. Then I have the Devil and the Hierophant. The Devil's been repeating too. This talks about a karmic contract. Whew, that was a lot. That was a lot. Let's see what comes out. I see truth too for the family. I just saw that. What's at the bottom of the deck? Okay, so I said that. Like someone may like to work out. They're really into fitness. What's at the bottom of this deck? Pretending and set up in reverse. Let's see what comes out in the traditional tarot. Okay. I don't really, this family's kind of wicked. Or maybe certain members in the family is kind of wicked. Because I got someone could be spiritual, but then there's some other energy that ain't so. I mean, just because you're spiritual don't mean you're good. What's energy around Lemmy Plummer and his family? Sure. There's some things they've done in the past or that happened in their childhood or when they were kids. Scorpio energy, once again. Who's a Scorpio? That they could, there's something about stuff you've done in the past that still has you stuck. And it could be linked towards material pleasures or just this energy of regret that links towards the past, specifically with kids or when certain people in the family were younger. That came out right away. Somebody in the family could return back to childhood memories or memories in the past that wasn't so good. Six of Cups reverse comes out again, so Spirit is highlighting somebody stuck in the past. There's some stuff that happened in the past. Six of Cups reverse typically talks about you idolizing the past or the past wasn't so good. And in the traditional tarot, it's like childlike energy with that card. So. I see having issues with relationships and very sneaky, selfish. Could like to humiliate people or feels like they could be somebody in the family could feel like I have to do this. I have to be better than everyone else because I feel like I have unfair advantages. And I keep getting somebody could have some sort of emotional disorder. They could be very out of touch with reality, and I'm getting water sign energy with that as well. See planning. I feel like somebody, specifically with the brothers, somebody could be like, they don't act their age, they act their shoe size. It's something about what they do to make money, their work. I'm seeing Scorpio energy once again. So if somebody's not a Scorpio, it could be something significant around Scorpio season. Then I'm seeing the temptation, decoys, superficiality, various choices, illusion, delusion, imagination, secrecy, pills and potions, possible addictions, difficult feelings in a situation, not following the rules, not wanting to commit, issues with contracts, breaking up contracts. Also not connecting with the spiritual side, which is interesting because somebody's spiritual in the family while the others, they want to be more free. And the high from reverse is Taurus energy, so it also can be like, I don't want to, like, if their dad, if they, like, some people, if they were raised spiritual or religious, they grow up not believing in that. So it could be something like that. Energy around Lemmy Plummer and his family. Why I keep hearing the family that prays together? I mean, that's almost a Tyler Perry movie, but that wasn't such a good movie if I recall. Like, that family had issues. It might be something significant about that. I forgot the storyline. Thank you. So I feel like there's this energy of trying to move forward and overcome challenges after some sort of misfortune, or that's going to happen. I'm seeing a feminine energy. Doesn't have to be. With the Six of Swords, this talks about traveling or moving towards calmer waters. Transformation. I keep getting this energy of transformation. I'm seeing issues with a relationship. There could be some sort of breakup or just a relationship that's unbalanced. And the Two of Cups reverse, because I think the Two of Cups showed up in the other deck. Reverses talks about fighting, conflicts. You're not trusting your partner, a very tense relationship, fighting. Ace of Pentacles reverse, a false sense of security. Like, yeah, you're getting all this money, but there's like disappointment and disillusionment. Everything's not what it is. It also talks about mismanagement and having inflexible expectations. Like, somebody could be making a lot of money, but they want more. It's like everything that glitters isn't gold. Everything that glitters isn't good for you. and you could be doing something to get this money and this material gain. But upright, the Ace of Pentacles, I love this Ace of Pentacles. I always feel like you're going to get blessed from the man above. But with it reversed, you could be taking other people's opportunities. Maybe what you got wasn't necessarily supposed to be yours. You took something that didn't belong to you. Then the Ten of Cups reverse is showing up again. This talks about a family conflict, issues with their family dynamic, arguments, shattered values. Like that's not how you were raised. Destroyed harmony, disharmony. But that is clarifying, moving towards calmer water and that transformation energy. Maybe somebody had to get away from that family, or there's going to be some sort of transformation that happens within the family dynamic. I have the Four of Cups. I almost feel like someone may isolate themselves from that family, or needs to, because the Four of Cups is clarifying that unbalanced relationship. This talks about you pitying yourself because of this unbalanced relationship, needing to meditate. But remember, Hermit reverse came out. Someone has issues retreating and recharging. This talks about someone secluding themselves and needing to think carefully about what's next, reevaluate and reposition themselves because they're not happy, they're disappointed, and almost like people are backing off from them or they're backing off from other people. Then I have the Four of Pentacles upright. That came out reverse, and that talks about greed in that deck. This specifically talks about the fear of losing. You're being overly controlling, possessive because you're afraid to lose the money. And this is Martha Stewart on this deck. So there could be something. She got locked up for, I think it was embezzlement, something around money. So I'm seeing an orange jumpsuit. So there could be some funny business going on with money. And that's clarifying the Ace of Pentacles reverse, which is a false sense of security, bankruptcy, bad health. So that, yeah, they go, ooh, child. The last card is the Tower. Some sort of abrupt change. The letter C is being highlighted. This talks about someone being selfish, ambitions, destruction, catastrophe, a sudden change, great dangers, overthrowing misconceptions, sudden epiphany, and spiritual growth. And like I've been saying, transformation, and we kept seeing a death. I'm seeing 6, 4, 4. Someone could be 44 around that age, or something could significantly happen in 4, with the number 4, 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. I'm also seeing a 16. Something specifically could happen maybe April 16th, around that date. We are in April. I'm seeing 6, 4, 4, and 16. I'm also getting somebody needs to think carefully because there could be a conflict in whatever family dynamic or what they thought was their fairy tale ending or what they feel like their true happiness. There's issues there, and it's something to do like I need to protect myself to make sure I don't go down. So somebody's really reevaluating what to do next. And it also could be something about someone needing to move towards calmer waters because unbalanced relationship issues, a lot of fighting, a lot of negativity, and that false sense of security. But I see some sort of abrupt change because the Tower, it could be good, it could be bad. But I'm kind of feeling like, let me see, is that Tower good or bad? Is it a good Tower or a bad Tower? Well, the Magician upright showing up. Let's talk about manifesting your desires, what you want. It could be even spiritual. So the Four of Pentacles reverse is showing up again. Greed. I see the Queen of Pentacles upright. So this could be something about a feminine energy that's a boss or business around women. Four of Wands that talks about celebration. Two of Wands, you're not sure which decision to make. But I see a light is coming. And then I see another one, the Queen of Wands reverse. Queen of Wands could be a Pisces or Aries energy, or someone that used to get a lot of attention but not so much. They have low self-esteem. Queen of Wands is the other woman because I keep getting, somebody likes to mess with multiple women. Or Wands could talk about marriage, stability, and peace too, and familiar bliss. Four of Pentacles showing up, that still gives me greed or something being unstable, money, material loss. Greed. Dealing with business with women or one specific woman, and someone needs to get out of their head. So the Tower could be kind of good and kind of bad. I see 2M, 4Q. Yeah. Heavy on energies around women. So that's what I have for Lemmy Plummer, his family. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.